I'm surprised Anna isn't here.
What's important, I usually say, what's important is the quality, not the quantity.
Right.
Right, Veronica? I said the quality is more important than the quantity.
Yes.
Okay, there's another participant coming up.
Yeah.
Chava.
Hava.
I mean,
Give them
Anna's
a few
here.
minutes. Hi, Hava. How are you?
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. I do my homework diligently.
Very good. Very good. You ready for the exam?
I'm scared. I'm nervous.
No.
Anna is coming as well.
Enjoy القهوة.
Thank you. I am. Okay.
Hi,
listen.
everybody.
Hi, Anna.
Hi, Anna.
Oh,
Hi.
sorry.
Hi.
How are you?
No, you
Hi,
look much
Anna.
better when we see you. Okay.
Perfect. I'm going to mute myself.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna mute myself.
Ladies, gentlemen, okay, you're the only one. The last time we learned last two times we learned two couple of letters that are sisters. Okay, they belong to the same family. I'll show it to you. Okay, these are the letters Sad and Bad. Okay, Sad and Bad. And you see that the only difference between them is that the Dad has got a dot, okay, and the Sad doesn't, all right? Now, the Sad has and the Dad have something else which is very, very specific to this letter, to this family, that they have this dent, okay? This dent usually means that the letter is finished and there is a new letter starting, but not with the Sad. The Sad, this dent is a part of the letter itself, okay? Other than that, and it only happens when the Sad is in the beginning of a word or in the middle of a word. When it is in the end of the word, regardless of whether it is connected, like here, okay? Like here, you see it is connected, or not connected, like here, it doesn't have the dent. Okay, it has the dent only here when it's the beginning or when it's in the middle. Okay, I don't have to tell you anything about the dot because it's exactly the same. You see the dent here in the dot, okay, and the dent here in the, like this is in the middle and this is in the beginning, but at the end of a word, it doesn't have. Okay. Now, this is the Sad and the Dad, which belong, as I said, to the same family. The second family is the Ta and the Da. Maybe for some of you, it is difficult for you to pronounce Sa, which is different from the Sa. There's a Sa and there's a Sa. Maybe you can say that it is warmer, Sa, like that. And the Va is not a Za, it's not a Da, it's a Va. Va, and for those who speak Judeo-Arabic, say Vawa, Vaha. Okay, this is the way you should pronounce it. And then there is another letter which sounds exactly the same, which is also pronounced as Va, but it's written different. Okay, now why should they have two letters that sound alike but you should write them different? I don't know. There must be some reason, for some logical reason. I did not find it yet, but anyway, they sound the same. So when you have a word that includes this sound Va, you're never sure whether it is the Va, which is the sister of the Sa, or the Va, which is the sister of the Ta. Okay, and I think I told you, usually when I hear a word and I have to write it down, I write it down, and then after I write it down, I see, and out of my own experience, I say, no, no, it shouldn't be like this. It should be the other way around. So this is really something which I don't understand, but we have to learn it anyway. There are words that you write with ba, and there are words you write with this ba. Ba اختصاء or ba اختصاء. I'm giving you later on, I'll show you some examples, and you will see how, like, if the same word is written with either one of those, they have different meanings. Just because the letter you write it with is different, it has a different meaning. Okay, so this va with va are both difficult to pronounce, okay, and you should try to practice it. Va and ta. Va, okay, and this letter is also difficult. Sa, and you'll have the recording, and maybe you can try to imitate me. This is a sa, this is a va, now this is a ta, ta. It's not ta, it's ta, ta. You have to open your mouth, okay, ta. And this va and va, this is the same kind of problem. So if you can solve this, you can solve that, okay? So these are the 4 letters that we studied last time and the time before, and maybe this portion is maybe the most difficult to remember. Now let me go back, and I want to show you now the list of I put in many words that you would try to see the difference. Now here, I hope you can see. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So like I wanted to show you the 2 different words, like this word. Okay. Bahr, which means the backside, you know. My backside is bahri, if you know this word. Now there is another one. Where is it? If I write it with a dha of the sa, I don't know what it is. Anyway, I can even write it down again. Okay. Here, like if I go like that. Sorry. Okay. Now you see this word and that word. What did I do? Okay. Now these 2 words sound the same. Bahr, the bahr. Okay. One of them means to become, like we say, or it materializes, like we say al-qamar bahr, the moon has developed, we can see it, and this means your backside. Okay, it sounds exactly the same, but it has different meanings, which is really very tricky. Okay, now I wrote here a few words, okay, with dha. Yossi, can you please read this?
Yeah. Zu, du, zuhu, zuhur.
Very good. Zuhur, which means like materializing or becoming. And this word,
Zar, zar.
Bahr,
So-
okay, and Bahr, which means back, okay? And,
Mhm.
and we have this word, which means it materialized, it became, okay? Now, let me try this one.
Fa, fa, faru, faru.
No, like this is, sorry, I didn't put, okay, now try it.
This is ta, ta,
And here you have sukoon.
yeah. Ta, tahu, tahu,
No,
tahu.
listen, this is a va, okay?
Yeah.
So
Ta.
it's tav, tav. Let's start with tav. Okay, tav, and here is a ha with a fatha.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So it's ta, tahu, tahu.
listen, no, it's not a wow, it's a vad. It's tavharu, tavharu.
Tahu, tahu.
No, tavharu. Can you pronounce the va? Va?
The,
No, not da, va, va.
the.
So we have a tavharu.
Tadwaru.
Not wa.
Tadwaru.
No, it's a ha.
Tadaru.
Tavharu.
Tadharu.
Tavharu.
Tadharu.
Tavharu.
תדהרו. קצת קשה לי
לך, אני שם לב. אוקיי, כן.
Yeah.
תנסה את זה. Try this.
This who who to ri חוזורי
חוזורי.
חוזורי חוזורי
חוזורי.
חוזורי חוזורי.
Okay, let's maybe it's too much of try to read this one.
This one is
It has a dhamma on top. You can see it very clearly.
yeah. Dar.
No, it's got a dhamma. Oh,
It's ooh. Thur, she.
Turshi, do you know what it is? It's like pickled cucumbers, things like that. Turshi.
Mhm.
Iraqis know this very well. Now try this one.
This is sure. Tea. Sure tea.
Shorty. You know what shorty is? Policeman. Now
Oh.
try not to confuse between Turshi and Shorty. These are the same.
Turshi and shorty.
Yeah.
Turshi and shorty.
Okay, I want you to read this last word, and there is a reason why I ask you to read it.
Sure tie.
Okay, all right. Now I want to show you, like, teach you another letter in the Arabic language. It looks very much like an yud, right? Look very much like a ya, but
Mhm.
what does it miss?
The two dots.
The 2 dots. It hasn't got 2 dots. Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is called alif maqsura, like a shortened alif.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And usually you can only find it at the end of words, never in the middle. Only on the end of words, and only if the letter before it has got a fatha.
Uh-huh.
Okay, these are the two rules. The letter before it has got a fatha, and it is always at the end of a word. Now, usually you have it at the end of names like Musa, Isa, Layla. It isn't like a very long A, it's a shortened A, and it's called alif maqsura. Sometimes you have it also in words like ala, which is upon, you know, alal kitab, ala. Now it has something also very peculiar. I don't want to trouble you too much with it, but if somehow you have to put it inside a word, if there's a letter after it, this alif maqsura suddenly becomes a ya. It returns to be a ya. Like if I'm going shorty is a policeman, and shorta is a policeman. Okay. If I want to say not here, like Allah, I said upon something. If I'm saying alayka, if I say Allah, I write it like this. We don't know. We don't have the ayn. لمثال نجيب حلا. Okay.
Oded,
Yes.
could you by any chance write Allah?
Yes, of course, but we didn't study the ayn yet. That's why.
Oh, I just want to see the end.
This is the way you write Allah. Okay. So I wrote. Actually, we didn't write we didn't study the lam either. Okay, I'm just for let's say we know this ayn and this is lam, Allah. If I want to say alayka, upon you, I write it like that. Now, sorry. Now, what I wanted to show you, and forget about the letters, but once we have a letter behind this alif maqsura, it becomes a ya. We have something like that too with the ta marbuta. We'll get to it later on. But never mind. Let's go back to this. So when you have this at the end of a word, and you can see that it has got no dots, so it is not a ya. It looks like a ya, but it isn't. It is an alif marbuta. Okay. Now let's go back. I want to see the rest of you. Nadine. I have a difficult word for you. Can you read this, please? Is this got the scene that we studied and everything else we know?
Yeah.
Now you should follow all the letters. So this is this is a sin, right?
Yeah.
Now this is a ta, we've got a kasra, so it's T.
Yeah.
This is a what?
Aba.
Aba, and it's got a sukun, so istib. Now this is the dal and got fatha and alif.
Yeah. So dad, istibdad.
Istibdad. Istibdad, like when you have dictator and he does whatever he wants. Istibdad. He can do. I took it like Putin. He's doing istibdad because he does whatever he wants to do. It doesn't have to take any. Nobody should okay what he's doing. Try to read this one.
Bu Bukhayrat.
Very good. Do it again.
Bukhayrat.
Are you sure you're saying ha and not kha, right?
Aha.
Okay. Now again.
Bukhayrat.
Buhayrat. You know what that means? Lakes.
Is it? Sorry.
Lakes.
Legs.
Okay. Lake is Buhayra and Buhayrat is lakes. Try to read this. I'm just mixing many letters that we know already.
Idiarat.
Again.
Idiarat.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Ken. Yeah, sorry. I made a mistake.
Yeah, that was throwing me off. Okay.
Now, it should be idarat.
Rat.
Idarat. You remember what is how do you say a boss? Do you know? Mudir.
No. Okay.
Okay, mudir is the boss.
Mudir.
Idara is like if you have what do you call it?
Office?
Board of directors, something like that. So idarat, the boards of directors. I just chose words would have the letters that we learned. Anna, can you read this word?
Yajbur. Yajbur.
Wajbur, do you know what that means?
To force?
Exactly, very good. Okay, now try this one.
Jarrad.
Okay, you know what that means?
Not a good word. I think like
It's not very bad. It's you can even eat it.
huh?
You can even eat it, I said.
Oh, eat it.
No, I think you're far away. Locusts, you know,
Oh.
according to Jewish religion, you can eat them. Jarrad, you know, and one is jarrada. Okay. Okay, try this one.
Harij.
Harij. Okay, harij is when you say mawqif harij, like I'm in how do you say it? Very uncomfortable. Okay, all right. Okay, try this one.
Yatrabu.
Yatribu. Okay, yatribu. When you hear something very nice and you're like in seventh heaven, just listening to very nice music. Okay, try that one.
Yatridiha. Yatridiha.
The ha. Okay, yatridiha means kicks her out. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't see all the names. Just a minute. Let me see. Okay, Hava. Can you try to read this one, please?
I had to unmute myself. Okay. 1 second.
Go to Jules Bagel.
Yatrid. Yatadarud.
Yatatarad.
Yatatarad.
Yatatarad. Okay?
Yes.
Yatatarad
Is that racing?
Yes, very good. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. How about this one?
يتظاهر.
يتظاهر,
يتظاهر.
which means
يتظاهر. Does it?
surprise me.
Yeah. Right.
What does it mean?
يتظاهر. Does it mean results?
No. يتظاهر, like make believe. It like to make you think that he's somebody else.
Okay.
All right. يتظاهر.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Veronica, you're next.
Okie dokie. There we go. Tadharo. Tadharo.
تظهر. تظهر
Tadharo.
like she springs out. Okay. She materializes. Okay. Try this one. That's easy.
Oh, is it now? Tabib.
Tabib. You know what that means? Does
No.
anybody know?
Doctor.
Very good. Very good.
Oh.
Wow. You're so good.
Yeah.
We have the same, we have it in Farsi also. I know it comes from Arabic, tabib.
Yeah. Okay. Now this one. Veronica.
Tabib. Tabibat.
Yeah. Sorry.
Tabibat.
Just a minute. Tabibat. Tabibat is the plural of tabiba,
Doctor.
which is a lady doctor. So lady
Yeah.
doctors. All right. Okay. Now try this one.
Just hold this while I leave.
Hisabat.
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 Okay. Hisabat is calculations. Okay. Yossi, I have something difficult for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
I
Yes.
trust you.
What? Aswat.
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 Aswat. Aswat means voices. This is the
Mhm.
plural of Saut. Saut is a voice. Aswat are voices. Try this one. It's got a dot on top, don't forget.
Yeah. The أخضر.
Akhbar.
أخضر.
Akhbar, which means
Red.
green. You're close.
Pink.
Green, yes.
Green.
Green, green.
Green.
I'll just tell you on just Abyad is white, okay? Akhbar is green. Ahmar is red, okay? Asfar is yellow, okay? Aswad is black. It got the whole, like they sound like the same, the way they colors.
The beginning is the same. Yeah.
Yeah, like the same pattern. Aswad, Abyad, Akhbar, Ahmar, Asfar.
Interesting.
Okay. Nadine.
حضارات. حضارات.
but it got an, don't forget here, it's a long vowel because it's alif.
حضارات.
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 Hadara is, how do you say?
Clothes?
Huh?
No. Clothes? It's not
No,
clothes.
no. Like, it's not heritage.
A session or a class.
No.
A session?
No, like,
A lecture.
no. A lecture is muhadarat. It's from the same origin. Hadara is like culture, something like that. So cultures, hadarat. Okay. Let's go, Nadine. Can you read this one as well?
يتحذر.
Very good. يتحضر means to get prepared. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anna, can you please read this one?
حضور.
Very good. Hudur is, do you know what's hudur?
Presence.
Yes, very good. Very good. Very good. Okay, try this one.
بطاط.
Battat. This is a family name, very well
Yes.
known. I am not 100% sure, but I think it's somebody who has geese. Bat is a goose. Okay, Battat, I think, I don't remember that like Jews used to have geese, but okay. And this word?
Shut.
Shut, very good. Now you see sometimes you have a shadda at the end of a word and it got nothing else with it. So it's like shadda on sukun. You don't say just shut, shut, like you read this letter twice in sukun, okay? All right, now Veronica.
Means river, right?
Sorry?
Means river.
Yeah, very wide river. You know, like in Iraq, you have the Tigris and the Euphrates, and when they meet together, they become Shatt al-Arab, which is a very wide river. Okay, Hava, please. I can't hear you. Open
I
your
just
mouth.
had to unmute. Yes.
Okay.
Which word?
This one, which is lightened in blue.
Hurub.
Hurub, and I'm sure you know what that means.
Yes, war. We are very good at it.
Yeah, not only one war, but wars. Harb is a
Hurub.
war, and hurub are wars.
Wars.
Okay, now try this one.
Hurub. Hurub. To
Hurub.
escape.
Escaping.
Yes.
Now she already read this one, but try to read it.
Istibdad.
Fantastic. We already, and this one?
One second, I'm in a car. Sayyidu.
Not really. Now,
Sadidu?
no, listen. Sa, ya, and what about this third letter?
The.
No, it cannot be the. Why? Because
Wait,
that does
wait,
not connect.
Wait. See, I don't see it well. Wait.
I hope you're not driving. Are you driving?
No, I'm next to the driver.
Okay.
See, and I have my dog in the back. Okay.
Okay.
And see.
No, it's not see, it's a sa. Listen, Hava, it got a fatha.
Okay, sayibdu.
Sayabdu. It means it looks like. Sayabdu. It looks like. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now let's go here. Okay. Try this one.
Abraj.
Okay, we tried it last time. You know the meaning of abraj?
No.
You know how to say, you know it's burj?
Burj is a horoscope, right?
No, a burj is
Migdal. Migdal.
migdal, yeah,
Tower.
tower. So abraj
Ah.
are towers, okay?
And what is horoscope?
Horoscope? Telescope or horoscope?
Horoscope.
Parkway West.
Let
Driver
me
a bridge.
see. I think I think they also say horoscope in Arabic. I'm not sure.
صدق, we would say Burj al-Muraqaba.
Nahon, Burj al-Muraqaba, which means the tower of
control
surveillance. Yeah,
Right.
the guard tower, Burj.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Continue.
أحداث. أحداث.
Ahdath, which is the plural of
حدث? I
Hadath.
don't know.
Hadath, which is like happenings, things that happen. Ahdath
Okay.
al-yawm, the things that happen today. Try this
Okay.
one.
سباح. سباح.
Very good. Which is
Swimmer.
swimmer. Very good. And this one,
Jabbar.
Jabbar, which is
What is Jabbar? Is it some profession?
no, it's very strong. Jabbar.
Jabbar.
Okay.
Shimshon al-Jabbar.
Shimshon Jabbar. Yes. Very good. Okay.
Okay.
Nadine. Veronica.
On the left, 2 lanes.
Hello. Sorry, 1 second. I am confused. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Remember this letter? It has a din. It's not a sa, it's a sa. You have to open your mouth.
Yastad.
Very good. Yastad. Yastad, do you know, remember what that means?
Sorry.
Like, something that is a hunting. Yastad is hunting. Like the Sayyad is the hunter. Yastad, he is hunting. Okay, now I think I remember this word.
No memory here. Okay. Sirsar.
Sirsar. Okay, sirsar.
It's an S. Sirsar.
Sirsar. This is an insect. Anna, you told me last time. What is it? This kind of, with the
Okay.
Cockroach.
cockroach, exactly. Okay, and this last one.
Hasab.
Don't do a double vowel if it isn't a double vowel.
Hasab.
Hatab. It's got the same way. Hatab. Okay.
Sorry, is this letter like pronounced like an S, or a T?
This letter.
No, the one after.
This is a ta that
Okay.
I was showing you before. Okay. It sounds a little bit like a ta, but it is warmer. Hatab. Okay.
Hatab.
Hatab is like little pieces of wood that you put in a bonfire or something like this. Okay. Now I forgot the cue. Nadine, try this one.
Sorry, I went to unmute myself and I lost the screen.
Okay. You can see it now?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Uh, Dab, Dabit,
ضابط.
Dabit, sorry,
ضابط.
Dabit.
And you know what that means?
We
We
did
said
this,
last time.
yeah,
Officer.
officer.
Okay. He can be officer in the army. He can be officer in the police force. And this.
Thubat,
Yes. And ضباط is the plural of ضابط. So ضباط is
so
are
officers,
officers. Okay, now this is, you have to use both those difficult letters, the ضا and the ta. Okay.
Tata.
I couldn't find a word with the ضا, ta, and sa and together. Okay, try to read this.
Rawdat,
Very good. Rawdat is actually kindergartens or gardens. Rawda. Okay, try this.
Baydat,
Yeah. Baydat is like you can say whites, but it can also be the plural of bayda, which is an egg.
right.
The plural of bayda is, you can say bayd or baydat. Okay, try this one.
Sharis,
When it's a single vowel, don't make it a double.
Sharis.
You're still making it
Charis,
double.
Charis.
Sharis. Sharis. Sharis is like wild. Okay.
Wild,
Last one. Wild. Okay, try this one.
Yusper,
Yusber. Yusber. Like it's not it's e. Yusber. Yusber means patient, becoming patient. Okay. Yossi.
Yeah. Ad. Habu. Adhabu.
Also try to keep the single vowel single.
Adhabu.
Adhabu. Very good. Okay. Adhabu means I go.
Okay.
Okay, now try this.
Can I ask you, yusburu, and what is the difference between yusbur, like painting, and patience?
Painting is yarsimu.
Maku yusbur, like paint?
Yusbur bilgha, not with the resh.
Yusbur.
But yusbur, usually it doesn't mean painting, like when you're putting paint on the walls.
Right.
Like sabbar is somebody who's doing the painting. It's not the painting, it's like somebody you bring in to make the whole walls or whatever. Sabbar. A painter is rassam. Okay.
Right.
All right. So coming back to Yossi, try to read this one.
Yadhabu.
Yadhabu. Yadhabu is, do you know what that means? Like
You go.
he goes.
He goes.
Okay. Yeah. If we try to conjugate, adhabu is like a future tense. Okay. Of dhahaba. Dhahaba is a past tense. Adhabu is a future tense. I say, Ana adhabu, anta tadhabu, anti tadhabina, huwa yadhabu. Huwa yadhabu. He goes. Okay.
We need to go back to those conjugations.
Yes.
When we
The
have
problem
tense.
is that, you know, when I'm talking of the pronouns, ana, anta, huwa, hiya, nahnu, there are some letters that we have not studied yet, so I cannot
Uh-huh.
do
Okay.
that. But like if, of course, once we'll get to those letters, we'll do that many times. But do you remember in what way we can conjugate this in the past tense? Dhahaba, ana. How do you say I went, ana?
Dhahabtu.
Yes, very good, very good. Ana dhahabtu. We'll have to do a lot of that once we have
We have to go
enough
back.
letters. Okay. So
Yes.
adhabu yadhabu. Try to read, please, this word.
This is tatwa.
It's got a kasra.
Yeah, tatyi. Tatwi.
You remember this last word, last letter?
This tatwij.
Tatweej.
Yeah.
Do you remember what I said about tatweej last time?
Tatwij. No.
Tatweej. Anna, you must remember, right? You remember Hava, what is Taj?
Oh, I know. Taj is a crown.
Crown.
Crown,
Tatweej
yeah.
is to crown.
To
The
crown.
coronation. Tatweej is coronation.
Coronation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now, Anna, can you read this word, which is a bit difficult?
Istirad. Istirad.
Istirad. Okay. It's got a kasra.
Istirad.
Do you remember what that means?
No.
Istirad. Istirad is import, to import. Okay. Yistawrid, mustawrid, somebody who's an importer. Okay. Try to read this one.
Dirasat.
Very good. Very good. There is a double vowel here. Dirasat. Dirasat means studies. Like when it's not like you regular studying, when you make like you study a certain subject to its depth. Try to read this one.
Durzi. Durzi.
Yes, and there is a double vowel of sukun on this, so you say durzi. Okay, and you know the meaning of the word, of course, don't you?
That's
Druzi. Yeah.
the Durzis, the not Israeli ones, the other.
Israeli ones, yes. These are a minority
Yes.
who are like a certain sect of Islam, but
Yes.
they are very faithful to Israel, and you have many of them in the army. I relate to them as very friendly Arabs because they speak Arabic, they look Arab, they have a very specific kind of religion. Anyway, they're very nice people.
Very good food. Very good food. You go into the Carmel area. Amazing food.
Yes.
Yeah, really.
Okay. Anna, please read this.
Yahudi. Yahudi.
Try to emphasize the ya at the end, just like we said, Durzi. So here it must be Yahudi. Yahudi. Okay, you emphasize the ya with a double sukun. Okay, Yahudi. Okay, try this one. The first one is also Amma.
Thabut.
Subut.
Thabut.
Subut. Like subut, when you are resisting, you're staying in your place, you're not moving. And try this one.
Isbatat.
Very good, very good. I'm very happy your double vowel whenever you see an alif, you double vowel it, and very good. It's batat. Do you know what's the meaning of the word? Hava, do you know?
Written,
It's
registered.
but,
Enter left.
it's but to confirm, I believe, confirmations, yes?
Very close. Proofs.
Registers.
Proofs.
Proofs.
Proof. Like,
But
like
proof,
yeah.
yes.
Like you have somebody in court and they have to bring isbatat. They have to bring proofs that he did so such and such. Okay. Hava tamshikhi.
Get the screen. Jusur,
Try to read it as it's written.
Jusur.
Jasur. Okay. Jasur is, you know the meaning of Jasur?
Not like Jusur?
We'll have Jasur right away.
Brave.
Jasur is impertinent. Hatsuf. You know, when you say chutzpan.
Oh, Yusur.
Jasur. Can that is Jasur.
Chutzpah, a chutzpan.
Exactly. Now here,
Sure.
this is the other word which looks exactly the same, except for the vowel. The first letter has got
Jusur
Jusur is,
means Jusur, is that bridges or
yes, exactly.
Jusur, bridges?
Jusur, you see, just by
Wow.
changing the
Wow.
vowel on the first letter,
Yeah.
it's a complete different meaning. Okay, so
Right.
by the way, I think I told you also before that eventually, like 99%, if not more, of all publications in Arabic, they don't put the vowels. You're supposed
Okay.
to understand
Figure it out.
from the meaning of the sentence in what way you have to put the vowel. So, like for instance, we're talking about Jusur, Jasur, and Jusur. Like you have to read the rest of the sentence and then you can tell definitely it's either bridges or being impertinent. All right.
How many years that take to do? How many
Sorry?
years? כמה שנים זה ייקח בשביל ש...
Oded, how do you call that little thingy on top?
This dhamma.
Vamma, vamma.
Dhamma is like a little oo. Okay?
Right. Okay.
Try to read this, please.
Akhbar,
Akhbar, which means
green.
very good. Okay, now try to read this one.
Jarasat.
That's what I thought you'd say. You say jarasat. No, we
Right.
are used not to say jaras, is a sin, not sad, because in Judeo-Arabic we say jaras, as if there is a sad here, but it's
Right.
a sin. So it's jarasat, okay?
Jarasat,
Jarasat, which means
not like jaras?
yes,
Jarasat?
yes, jarasat
A
is bells. Yes,
Oh,
it-
but
it
why
so
is it with a
happens-
sin? I would think a sa.
Yeah, you know, this is the way in Judeo-Arabic it sounds much easier when you say jarasat, you know, but there's a lot of words like that in classical Arabic. You say jaras,
Oh,
and in Judeo-Arabic you say jaras. Okay,
right.
all right.
Okay.
Try to read this one, please.
Khadra,
Very good. Which means,
greenery. Green?
what is the difference between this word? and that
Greens.
word?
Plural.
No. This is
Feminine?
feminine.
Feminine.
Khadra is feminine. Akhbar is masculine. You say أبيض بيضاء أصفر
بيضاء.
صفراء أسود سوداء.
Yeah.
And so on. Okay.
Uh-huh. And this is feminine,
Yes, khadra is feminine.
and all the colors, the plural is feminine?
This is not plural. You cannot, you
Oh,
cannot
khadra,
put the
right.
color cannot be put into plural.
Oded, what is the
Right.
last letter? What
You
is the
know,
last
we
letter?
don't have that in English.
Yeah. Okay. Yossi, what did you say?
The last
We don't
letter.
have-
here. This is Ain.
No, this
Hey.
is Hamza. I think you've seen it here, like on top of the alif. Okay.
Yes. Right. Yeah.
And actually, like this is a small alif. When you see it on top of alif, you understand that the alif here is as a consonant and not a vowel. Okay. Sometimes it comes alone. Okay.
I
So
got
this
it.
is khadra.
Okay.
You see, in English, you don't have the feminine, and that's I was reading about it. You don't have like a tree is feminine, sijra. You have it's it. It's not he or she.
Yes. Okay. But
It's interesting.
yeah. Okay. It doesn't mean that it's he or she, but every word has to be a tree is masculine, isn't it in English?
No, it has no. It's it. It's not masculine or feminine. Transgender.
English does not have, English
doesn't
don't
have,
have it.
gender.
We don't have it.
Okay.
Pronouns, no.
No, in Arabic
That's-
it's more.
Arabic, all the
okay.
Latin languages. right?
You don't have that in
Abba.
English.
Abba, please read this word.
Hebrew?
يبغض يب
Please,
يب
please, like this letter has got a kasra. Okay.
يب يفيض يفيض
يضغط
يضغط
يضغط, which means it's got nothing to do what you might think. It just when you squeeze something.
I was scared to say it.
Yeah, I thought so. No, I think only you could understand what you're talking about.
It's a
يضغط,
type of a pressure.
yes, exactly, to put pressure
Well,
on, and that's what
okay.
happens also sometimes.
يضغط.
Okay. Now
Okay.
to put pressure and this word.
ضغوط. So plural.
ضغوط is pressures. Okay.
Pressures. ضغوط.
Pressures. Okay. Now, Nadim,
It's your first time in the city.
You
That's
skipped
easy.
Veronica.
Why isn't
she
she sitting?
You skipped Veronica. I mean, I'll
I
do it.
did. Where is Veronica? She disappeared. Where are you, Veronica?
Hello.
Ah,
No,
here you
I
are.
am still here.
Don't be scared.
I'm tired.
That was a good trick. I didn't find you. Now you're going to read double.
No. Aswad,
Aswad, which means
black.
very good.
Sauda,
Yes.
Sauda.
Sauda. What is the
Sauda.
difference?
One is feminine, one is, it means black, one's feminine,
Very
one's
good.
masculine.
So you didn't go away. You just you're still listening. Very good. Now this one.
Sorry, 1 second. Abid.
We have on the ya, we have a fatha.
Oh, Abiyad,
Abiyad, which means,
white.
and white in feminine is
What is that in feminine? It's by Beda,
but it starts with ba,
Baida,
bayda, bayda.
Beda.
Okay, when you see this letter, let's say, it means you have to pronounce ah. Sometimes it's a fatha, sometimes a kasra, sometimes a dhamma, sometimes a sukun. Here in Sukun and Zubayda, like you say, Masa al-Khair, okay? We'll get when we have the name. Okay, try this, please.
Hijab. Sorry, hijab.
Hijab, you know what that means? You should.
Yeah.
Which
The
is?
head covering.
What is it?
The head covering?
What is hijab?
Head covering? The head covering?
Yeah, so, yeah, like burqa, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like head, all right.
Hijab.
Hijab, which means
That one I don't know.
stones.
Stones, the big stones. Yeah.
By the way, do you know that there's a place in an area in Spain and also in Mexico? There is a big city called Guadalajara. You heard about this place?
No.
True.
Guadalajara? You haven't heard about this?
I did.
Of course. Now it's got nothing to do with Jara.
No, nothing to
But
do.
actually, it was in Spain when Spain was occupied by the Arabs. It was called Wadi al-Hijara, the plain of the stones. Wadi al-Hijara, and the Spanish people little by little turned it into Guadalajara. It is Wadi al-Hijara, just like this big wonderful castle in Granada, which is called, they called Alhambra. It is Al-Hamra, which is the red, like the red in feminine, okay? Al-Hamra turned into Alhambra. I think I told you something else about, you know, Gibraltar. Gibraltar, you know, this is the where Spain meets Morocco. There's a strait there, and there's actually a small
Gibraltar belongs to England.
It still belongs to England. Yes, a small area. It's called Gibraltar. Actually, it's Jebel Taraq, the mountain of Taraq. Taraq was the military commander who occupied Spain. It was called Taraq bin Ziyad. So on his name was Jebel Taraq, the mountain of Taraq, and Jebel Taraq, Gibraltar, little by little. There are many things like that in Spain. Okay, thank you for now. And next time I hope we're going to learn another few letters, and we're getting along fine, but we need to do a lot of conjugation and so on. Not only letters, we'll have to do this later. So thank you for now, and see you later.
תודה רבה, שבוע טוב.
Thank you.
Buato.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.